In today's video, we're going to run through 4 financial mistakes that you should avoid at all costs. We're going to run through the 4 in a list right quick so you can get the value, so you know what they are. But then afterwards, we're going to dive into them and we're going to pull them out and expand upon them and talk about them a bit more so that we can have a full understanding of just what the mistakes are. So let's get into it. So the 4 mistakes that you should avoid are spending more than you earn, putting off financial planning until tomorrow, failing to save for emergencies, and postponing retirement saving until later in life. So those are our 4 mistakes that you should really avoid at all costs. Those are big mistakes that will definitely set you back and create some hurdles and roadblocks on your financial success, on your roadmap, on your path to your financial success, whatever it looks like for you, because your financial success looks different than mine and from the person down the street and Mr. Jones in the other direction. Spending more than you earn is the first mistake that we should try to avoid. Why should we be doing this? Well, it's simple. If you haven't earned it, you shouldn't be spending it. It's not your money to spend. It's somebody else's money. You have to borrow the money because you can't make enough money to live the lifestyle you're living. You have to live off of debt, and you are digging your grave while you're standing in it because you cannot maintain this lifestyle. You cannot maintain this expenditure, this rate of which you are spending your money because you don't earn enough. You are spending more money than you earn. The math just does not work. The second mistake is putting off financial planning until tomorrow. Why should you plan? Well, I mean, the saying's out there. I honestly don't know who actually said it, but I've heard it all over the place. Failing to plan is planning to fail. Without a plan, you don't know where you're going. If you don't know where you're going, you don't know how to get there. And if you don't know how to get there, you don't know what you should be doing. Like, there's a general idea and concept that I like to live my life by. Every decision, every action, everything you do, every situation in life that you are in comes with a choice. You either choose to do this or you choose to do this, or maybe there's a third or fourth or fifth, whatever, but there's multiple choices you can do. There's a decision that you need to make. Well, any decision you do, it's either going to bring you towards your goal or away from your goal. It's either going to bring you towards where you want to be or away from where you want to be. If you don't have your financial planning squared away, and so therefore you don't know where you're wanting to go, you don't know if this decision right here in front of you in the here and the now that you have to make will actually bring you closer to your financial goal or bring you farther from your financial goal. And if you don't know, then you don't know. And you could end up in Timbuktu. Sorry for anybody who may actually be from there, but you may actually end up miles upon miles upon miles away from where you want to end up by the time you actually take the time to plan. And you got to reverse course, get back onto the steady path, and then get to your successful endpoint. You're setting yourself up for failure. You're going to start from a point so much disadvantaged than you should be starting at. So failure to plan for your financial future in the now, in the here, is planning to fail, period. So start planning now. Third mistake that you should avoid is failing to plan for emergencies. Murphy's Law. Murphy's Law. Murphy is there. He can be your best. No, he usually will end up being your best friend whether you like it or not. What is it? Murphy's Law is if it can happen, it will. It's the idea that if there's something negative or bad that can go wrong, it's going to go wrong. That's the idea behind Murphy's Law. And unfortunately, things happen. Things go wrong. Things break. You blow a tire. You get a busted windshield. Your refrigerator goes out. Your roof collapses. I don't know. Something. Who knows? Who knows? You get sick. You end up in the hospital. Medical expenses. Yeah, not a good situation. Emergencies happen. You need to plan for them. You need to set aside an emergency fund. And if you don't, you're setting yourself up of spending more than you earn. The fourth mistake is postponing retirement savings until later in life. Can't harp this enough to anybody. This is a mistake that I personally has made in my life. I have waited too long to really focus on saving for retirement. It is crazy if you do the math, the opportunity cost for every year that you wait to save for retirement. It is nuts. The compounding effect, because compound interest is the ninth wonder of the world. The compounding effect on every single dollar you contribute to your savings account any and every year earlier that you do it is absolutely massive. So for every dollar you spend at age 20 into your retirement savings direction, by the time you turn age 60, that's 40 years. For every $1 you put in, you're going to get back $118. That doesn't sound like a lot, right? But that's for every single dollar. Let's say, for example, at age 20, you can set aside $1,000. Doesn't sound like a whole lot right nowadays. Sounds like a massive for some people, right? If you can put $1,000 at age 20 into your retirement savings and you don't touch it until age 60, that $1,000 is going to be worth $118,000. Now that sounds like a lot of money. You do that 10 times. If you put $10,000 into that account at age 20, at age 60, that is going to be worth $1.86 million with $0 contributed after that. The opportunity cost of waiting another year, every single year you wait, that $1 turning into $118 $118 loses its effect every year. And that $118 yield becomes smaller every single year. Do it now. Find a way to carve out some of your income, put towards retirement savings, some capacity. I don't care. Find a way. Make it happen. Make the choice to pay your later self. The 60-year-old you will thank you. If you got value from this video, hit that like and subscribe button. Join the mission to help 1 million people achieve their financial success. And I'll see you on the next video.
The information contained in this video is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a financial advisor, a tax professional, or anything of the kind. The ideas, the concepts, the thoughts in this video are my personal opinions, my personal thoughts, and they are not suggestion or advice for you to go out and do anything with it. I highly encourage and suggest that you do your research before you do any kind of financial decisions or tax preparations. Before you do anything, please do your research and consult an actual professional.